Hello, welcome to part 2 of the Campervan internet video, and in this video I'm going to install my 4G router and external pointing antenna. So as you can see, this van is not ready, so this is a temporary shelf here. This is where the cupboard's going to go. So we're going to have a cupboard from the bulkhead to about here. The 4G router, I'm going to mount, that's going to get mounted here. I've got to find some way to secure that up like this. I do have a 12 volt cigarette lighter that I've run at 12 volt from the leisure battery, so I've got a 12 volt supply in here. And then we're going to get the pointing antenna and probably where am I going? About here, I would say. I'm going to drill up through there and put a hole in the roof of the van, and then the antenna is going to sit there. Wire's going to come down here, tuck it back there, connect into the router, and we'll be good. So the next stop is on top of the roof, where I need to drill a 22mm hole, put this through. We're going to Sikaflex it down, screw it on, and connect to the router, see what happens. Okay, so I'm on top of the roof now, and the position that I want to put the puck is probably, let's come in a bit, what about here, towards, very much towards the front of the van. I've got storage at the back and then solar, so I'll put it about here. This is where it's going to sit, probably about there. So I'm going to do a pilot hole with this, and then I've got a stepper bit that will take me down to 22. And okay, so this is exactly where I'm going in. Now, just going to leave the drill there, go downstairs, make sure I come in the right place. Okay, and you can see I've just poked out here, which is excellent. So I cannot get any further in this way because the roof bar is about here. This cupboard is actually coming out another 6 inches at least. So yeah, that I'm very happy with that. So I'm now going to get the stepper bit and put a 20mm hole through there. Okay, I'm going to take the stepper bit now. I'm going to make this hole big enough to take the puck. It's just started to rain. I'm just going to get some tape and cover this hole up. Okay, so I've now got a nice great hole in the roof of the van, and it's raining. So I'm just going to clear that swath out the way. going to tape up. It's annoying, the sky was blue as well. That's what I could really do with a workshop. Okay. Really raining. Wow, so we literally had a downpour then, absolute downpour. So I've taped up the hole. Hopefully the rain hasn't gone in, so let's see what we've got. So put a bit of tape on the hole. I don't think any water's gone down here, which is good. And this is really good because we can actually see here how good the insulation is. So I've put this Celotex in, and you can see it's come right up to the top of the hole there, which I'm really pleased with. You never know when you push it up how close it's actually going to get, but that's really good. So I'm just going to widen that hole a touch more. I think yes, I think that's 22. Yeah. So just make sure you clear up all the swarf, because this stuff is lethal. If it gets wet, it will just rust. So I've got just a damp cloth here, which I'm just going to poke that down the hole. Okay. So I've now got a perfectly clean hole. I'm going to have to make the hole bigger from downstairs, so I'm just going to pop down again and drill up. So this is where we are. This should just chew through that. Okay, so there's daylight. Just going to poke the cables through there. Okay, so just need to unscrew the capture nut. Now this Poynting antenna, it actually comes with two lengths of this spindle. The one you get is only about this long, so I've just taken 4 screws out, put the longer one on, because this has got to go through 50 mils of insulation. So just unthread that. Two go down here, one at a time. Great, so that's now going into the van. I've got this 3M pad, which I was going to use. I can cut a slit in that, that's fine. And then I'm going to put some Sikaflex around. So I'm just going to test fit this. Perfect. So that's where the puck sits on top of the van. let's go downstairs and connect it up and see if it makes any difference. Okay, so we're back in the van and show you here. This is where it comes out. So that's absolutely perfect. I can put the screw up to here, fix that, and then this cable, what I'm going to probably do, the cupboard's going to come to about here, and then we'll just tuck that in behind a bit of trunking, keep it safe. But just got to connect it up now. I'll show you. So you get these two wires, and on the back of the router we've got two. So that one screws on there. That one screws on there. But what I'm going to do is just show you the difference that it makes. So where did I put the power? Lost the power for the... Okay, so I've got my 12 volt here. I'm using the 12 volt cigarette lighter. Now what that does is smooths the 12 volt out, so if there's any fluctuations coming in, it'll not hurt the router. 12 volt in here, SIM card in the bottom, and now this starts to boot up. And you'll see in a minute, we've got power, this one for internet, this one's for wireless, and then we've got a 4G signal strength on here. So at the moment, it's showing no internet and power. So any minute now, we should get a signal. So we've got a 4G signal, and we've got internet and wireless. So that's brilliant. Now I'm just going to say we've got 3 bars of 4G on there. And let's, oh no, we're down to 2 now. So like I said, this is now inside a metal box. So we're going to connect up the antennas where we had 2/3, and that's connected. Give that a chance to register. Bang. So there, that's 4 bars of signal. So that shows that the antenna has made a big difference into the signal. Now what I'm going to do, hold on, that's not good. The router also has to work out that there is an external antenna. It'll switch automatically once it goes up there. But we could look at that in a minute. But the main thing is to check the internet speeds. So I'm going to put that one up there for the minute. And okay, so the router has now set the external antenna, and we've now got 4 bars of 4G. Oh, 3 bars. It keeps changing. 4 bars. Okay, so I'm just going to secure this properly. So just clean the surface here. What we're going to do is there is this 3M sticky pad, so I'm just going to cut a little ring around here and stick this down, and we're going to seal it with some Sikaflex. So if I just give that a nice, that's a space for the Sikaflex to go in, and I will put another bit in here as well. And it needs to be split so I can get it on. So that goes on there. Okay, so we're going going to stick that down to there. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere. It's stuck down with 3M pad. It's screwed down, and then we're also going to Sikaflex it for waterproof, because I don't want any water going down this hole, obviously. So nice bead here. Nice bead around the outside. Okay. Take off that. And that goes down there. And I'll just touch up around the joint as well. Okay. Okay, let's push this down. So this, now I'm going to put it, there we go. So that's stuck and Sikaflexed. That's not going anywhere. I will just put a tiny bit around here. Again, it's not the best pretty. I'm not winning any awards finish here. What I want to win an award for is waterproofness, which I definitely will come first. Okay. That's perfect. So I'm now going to go down and screw this in. It's not to hold it, it's just to keep it in place really. Okay, so that's the puck. Oh, that's not made a bit of a mess on that one. There we go. Okay, so that is not going anywhere. Okay, and then the final fix is just to screw this. Right, so that's just not too much, and you can see the Sikaflex is coming down the hole, which is great because I'm happy that there's no path for any liquid now to get down through here. Okay, so I've just taken a little trip down to the beach where the signal's not the best, and we can try and look at the benefit of having the antenna on the roof. So currently I've got the antenna connected, so I'm going to disconnect the antenna, and I mean, to be fair, we do have 4 bars on the signal, but the test is how much data we can get through. So live test, I'm going to go on here. So this is with the internal antenna in the router, which, to be fair, you know, 10 megs with a router, that is, so that's coming in at 10.79. That's with the router inside the van, so that's still not bad. So now I'm going to connect the external antenna. Now the benefit of doing this is the antenna on the roof is actually a dual antenna, so the potential is that you can connect to two separate streams on the data network, so you can hopefully double up your speed. So the antenna is connected, and I'm just going to fire up speed test again. So this is with the puck antenna mounted on the roof. I'm down at the beach, and wow. So that's nearly 50 megs. Upload. Yeah, what was that? Okay, 53 meg on the beach with a router here and a puck antenna on the roof, compared to about 13, so that's 40 meg faster. So definite improvement with having the puck antenna on the roof. And just show you where I am. So we're just down out the beach here. Hopefully. So I hope that has been of use. You can see the benefit of having that external puck antenna on the roof. Definite improvement in the speed. Didn't make a huge amount of difference in the signal, but I need to find an area now where I know the signal isn't brilliant, and then the antenna is going to hopefully boost it, but definitely a speed boost. So join me again in the next video where we're continuing turning this Mercedes 2019 medium wheelbase Sprinter van into a super duper off-road camper. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.